full consciousness. And I'm going to be stating this in the first person so each of us can experience it individually. Our I am presence is the one that's going to be directing this in alignment with our divine plans and the highest good, and we are one with all humanity. The collective I am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth, whether they are in or out of embodiment at this time, is joining with us now, and we are being joined by the entire company of heaven, the mighty Elohim, the directors of the elements, the divine elemental beings associated with the elements, and every solar logo from suns beyond suns who are opening this portal of the Lion's Gate. So just for a moment, go within to the divinity of your heart, knowing that we are one and that we are creating the mighty transformer through which this light will flow through the Lion's Gate, through our heart flame, and it will enter the center of the earth as a tremendous shaft of light, be transmitted through the crystal grid system, which is Earth's acupuncture meridians, blazing up through the crust of the earth, through the physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies of all humanity, and the physical, etheric, mental, and emotional strata of Mother Earth. So breathing in deeply, going within to the divinity of your heart. Now, under the direction of our Father, Mother God, the fifth dimensional mighty Elohim and directors of the elements take their strategic positions around this planet in preparation for this activity of light. Beloved Thor and Aries, the directors of the air element and the filth of the air, take their position at the cardinal point to the north of this planet in preparation to transmute the air element. Beloved Neptune and Lunara, the directors of the water element, and the undines of the water, take their position at the cardinal point to the east in preparation for the activities of light associated with the water element. Beloved Virgo and Polar, the directors of the earth element, and the gnomes, the nature spirits of the earth, take their positions at the cardinal point to the south in preparation for the activities of light for the earth element. Beloved Helios and Vesta, the directors of the fire element, and the salamanders of the fire, take their positions at the cardinal point to the west in preparation for their activities of light for the fire element. And Amaryllis and Aeolus, the directors of the ether element, and the Devas and Devarajas of the ether, take their positions within the sun of even pressure in the center of the earth in preparation for their activities of light, of activating the fifth dimensional etheric solar light bodies of all humanity through the awakening of our elemental vortices. And we begin. This exercise awakens the activities of the elemental vortices within my physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies. These vortices are raising the vibration within each of my earthly vehicles and empowering the integration of my I am presence. My activated elemental vortices will sustain the infinite perfection of my earthly bodies and my solar light bodies as I activate them now, and from this moment forth, they will participate in their full divine potential. I begin by breathing in and out deeply and rhythmically. The holy breath is an essential part of life. It is the key factor in unifying the spectrums of living light throughout the whole of creation. As I am inbreathing and exhaling deeply and rhythmically, I realize that I am attuning myself to the rhythm of the universe. I am one with the pulse beat of the heart of my Father, Mother God. I am one with the breath of the Holy Spirit. My I am presence is now guiding me through an exercise that has been given to me by my Father, Mother, God. This exercise is assisting the directors of the elements and my body elemental in amplifying the purified light of the elemental substances that will now, from this moment forth, blaze through my elemental vortices. I continue breathing deeply and rhythmically. I begin to clearly see the elemental vortices pulsating within my earthly body. These centers are swirling vortices of divine light. They are shining like the sun. There are 5 of these vortices, each one specifically designed to nourish and empower one of the 5 elements within my earthly bodies. I begin this exercise now by focusing my attention on the ether vortex, which is pulsating above my head. I put the full power of my concentration on this spinning vortex of light. It is expanding and blazing like the sun. I breathe the holy breath into the center of the ether vortex, and I affirm deep within my feeling nature and the divinity of my heart, I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. The ether vortex is awakened and fully activated. The light of God is now expanding and expanding and expanding through my ether element, and my 4 earthly bodies are bathed with the rarefied ethers from the 5th dimension through my newly activated ether vortex. I now focus the full power of my attention on the air vortex, which is pulsating within the location of my throat chakra. I breathe the holy breath into the center of the air vortex. It is expanding and blazing like the sun. I affirm with deep feeling, I am the breath of the Holy Spirit. I am the breath of the Holy Spirit. I am the breath of the Holy Spirit. The air vortex is awakened and fully activated. The light of God now expands and expands and expands through the element of air that is within my vehicle, and my etheric body is transfigured. I now focus the full power of my attention on the fire vortex, which is pulsating within the location of my sternum in the center of my chest. I breathe the holy breath into the center of the fire vortex. It is expanding and blazing like the sun. I affirm with deep feeling, I am the fire breath of the Almighty. I am the fire breath of the Almighty. I am the fire breath of the Almighty. The fire vortex is awakened and fully activated. The light of God now expands and expands and expands through the fire element within my vehicles, and my mental body is transfigured. I now focus the full power of my attention on the water vortex, which is pulsating within the location of my root chakra at the base of my spine. I breathe the holy breath into the center of the water vortex. It is expanding and blazing like the sun. I affirm with deep feeling, I am the harmony of my true being. I am the harmony of my true being. I am the harmony of my true being. The water vortex is awakened and fully activated. The light of God now expands, expands, and expands through the water element within my vehicles, and my emotional body is transfigured. I now focus the full power of my attention on the earth vortex, which is pulsating between my feet. I breathe the holy breath into the center of the earth vortex. It is expanding and blazing like the sun. I affirm with deep feeling, I am the master of my physical reality. I am the master of my physical reality. I am the master of my physical reality. The earth vortex is awakened and fully activated. The light of God now expands, expands, and expands through the earth element within my vehicles, and my physical body is transfigured. The 5 elemental vortices within me are now fully awakened and activated, creating a tremendous pathway of light through my 4 earthly elemental bodies from head to toe. This dynamic force is quickening the evolution of my physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies, as well as the evolution of my consciousness. As I repeat this exercise day by day, God's transfiguring light will expand through my elemental vortices, raising the energy, vibration, and consciousness of my earthly bodies. This activity of light has been God victoriously secured through the I am presence of every man, woman, and child, as well as through the physical, etheric, mental, and emotional strata of beloved Mother Earth. All life evolving on this planet is now being lifted into the infinite perfection of our solar physical light bodies. Now, as these activities of light intensify, we invoke the light of God through a special decree for the precious electrons on behalf of ourselves and all humanity. In the name of the almighty presence of God, I am, and through the full power of the threefold flame pulsating in my heart, I speak directly to the intelligence within every electron of precious life energy existing in my earthly bodies, the bodies of humanity, and the bodies of beloved Mother Earth. Blessed electrons, through the power of God, I am. I command that the flame of purity in the central core of your being now expand, expand, and expand continuously and permanently through the accelerated light that is pouring into earth through the opening of the Lion's Gate. Through the power of God, I am. I direct this crystalline white flame of purity to remove any shadows that are cloaking the electrons within my physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies, those of humanity and those of Mother Earth. Remove any shadows cloaking the electrons within the physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies of the elemental kingdom and all life belonging to or serving the earth at this time. Intensify this activity of light. O sacred flame of purity, cast these shadows now into the fifth dimensional frequencies of God's infinite violet flame, and transmute every rate of vibration which is discordant or which is causing pain or suffering of any kind for any part of life back into the infinite physical perfection of the new heaven and the new earth. Transmute every rate of vibration that is causing any form of limitation in my life or in the world. As the flame of purity quickens the vibratory rate of each electron, I witness now that any cloak of darkness being cast into the violet flame and instantly transmuted into God's infinite light. Any shadows that were created by the past misuse of God's precious gift of life by humanity's human egos are being instantaneously transmuted into radiant light. Through the grace of God, I am experiencing this very moment the blazing white light of purity, expanding, expanding, expanding in every electron on Earth until every particle of life, every atomic and subatomic wave of energy or particle of energy that is less than God's infinite perfection is being transformed now into the power and perfection of divine love, oneness, and reverence for life associated with the new heaven and the new earth. I accept that this activity of light is being God victoriously accomplished this sacred and holy day, to be intensified daily and hourly, moment by moment, the maximum that cosmic law will allow, until this planet Earth and all her life are picturing the infinite perfection of the new heaven and the new earth, which is our divine destiny, through the infinite perfection of our fifth dimensional crystalline solar light bodies on the new heaven and the new earth. I accept that this activity of light will intensify daily and hourly, moment by moment, the maximum that cosmic law will allow, with every breath I take from this moment forth. And so it is. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am that I am.